Hi there, I'm Julia and today I decided to plant my own cherry tomatoes and peppers at home, and that's my first experience and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me on this journey. So I'm using Italian seeds for cherry tomatoes and peppers. Feel free to use whatever you have. And the first step is to prepare your seed soaking beds. And like this, I'm letting them soak for approximately 2 hours, and in the meantime, I'll prepare seeding trays. Once the seeds are in the trays, I make sure to create warm and humid conditions for my tomatoes. So I wrap the trays and leave them in a sunny and warm spot so they could grow faster. Remember to keep the soil moist. Once first sprouts appeared, I removed the wrapping to give them room to grow. Keep watering the sprouts, and in a bit they would have to move in bigger pots. By the way, I planted one more variety of the spicy pepper. It's been a while and my cherry tomatoes have grown a bit. I had a few weeks of inconsistent watering or even overwatering, and as a result some leaves turned yellow. This is reversible of course, but it takes time for the root system to recover, so make sure to check the soil moisture every time before you water. It's been a few weeks since I've repotted my cherry tomatoes to their permanent pots, and just yesterday I have attached support system. Some leaves are still recovering from overwatering, and of course it takes time, but from now on I'm checking the soil. And this cherry tomato slightly suffers more than others. You can see by the leaves that they're twisted upwards, and it takes time to restore the balance in the soil and the roots to recover. So it's been a couple of weeks. Probably we mentioned before, but I'm growing my cherry tomatoes and peppers outside of the balcony, since that's the only green space that I can offer for the tomatoes. And yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we've got really nice stable weather, so it's gave really a big push for the growth. Let's check them out. that's the tomatoes that is looking healthy, fully green. I make sure to leave the plants in the morning sunlight. Let's say it has half shadow in that spot, and for these spots they receive much more sunlight, so let's say it's maybe slightly overwhelming with the lighting, even though it still looks healthy, but I just make sure to maybe hide them during like peak period of sunlight. I've also have not yet attached the support from underneath for the tomatoes, even though I have to do it I think already, just to create additional support. So I'm glad that the tomatoes were able to overcome the overwatering issue. They're looking right now healthy. And I just continue tracking the soil, quality of the soil, if it's not too dry or not too wet, because then it causes the whole plant to get sick or get attacked by bugs, which I already faced. So right now on the other side of the bridge, but I think it's the most important thing at this stage for tomatoes. And the majority of my tomatoes and peppers I have given away to my friends and family, just to also experience this fun journey of growing something your own. I'm enjoying it myself and could definitely recommend if someone also is into that. Another thing that I didn't show you is sweet pepper. With peppers I had some other issues. For my experience, they were much more picky than tomatoes, so that's also my first experience growing these. They really take time to grow, so we'll see how it goes. And chili peppers, which I also was growing, they're right now in a different place, but they are also looking good. Just trust me, maybe I'll show you next time. So yeah, I think that's what I wanted to share with you at this stage of growing the tomatoes by yourself at home on the balcony. I will just continue tracking the process and I'll let you know how it goes in the next video. Thank you for watching and see you soon.